I've dropped the spike.
So let's say we plant on
Spike is here.
Default on A site. We have some pretty simple woods, but you're gonna come back site of A, and you just, this one doesn't have to be very specific. You just kind of line yourself up with this line right here, right? And you're gonna kind of aim right up here. Let me grab this. You'll see like right there, that little spot. There's like this like kind of T looking thing. That's exactly where you're gonna line up with your crosshair. Simple. Just click that. It goes straight on the bomb. Super simple. The next one for default on A, which I do have a little short of this. You're gonna back yourself into this corner right here, and essentially you're gonna take this corner of this windowsill here, and you're gonna take, and you're gonna put this right up on there. You see the little C, swoopy thing, I guess. You're just gonna line that right up, and you'll see that this just soars over, and it lands right on. Yeah, it's pretty useful. It can actually be used for post-plant and pre-plant. So if you're defending, right, you can come up through here. You can play from here, and if they're gonna, you could go throw your orb on there if you want, right? And if your buddy's like, hey, they're entering site, shoot it off, slow them down from planting. It's super useful. Thinking. So what they're doing right here, I'm just gonna kind of push it down just a tiny bit. See if that works. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. So say you guys like plant. Here default.
Plant the spike.
You run back in here. Right. You're gonna head back to this corner right here. And I think it is, yeah. Right there. See that little leaf sticking out? Right there? That's exactly what you're gonna want. And you're gonna line it up with the bottom little angle of your shield. So your shield kind of has like a diamond looking thing. You're gonna line the bottom point peak thing up with that, and again just one little shot, and you'll see that carries way over and lands perfectly default, which is freaking awesome. So again, so this could also be useful because if you're set up for A with this this lineup right here, right, that goes on to default, you can if your buddies or your teammate says, oh, they're B, you can then rotate over right here and play that plant to keep them off plant. So I really like playing that way because they can go back and forth.
I have the spike.
And it's super useful, right? So if you play here, you're ready, your buddy's like, oh, they're B. You run down, right, clear this whole area, and then you play this lineup, and you can stop them from planting here, which is super awesome. And I just kind of made these like just in case like something weird happens. So imagine like you guys come in, you would take site, you end up planting here, right?
Drop the spike.
Default on B site, and you end up taking this space back here. Say your teammate gets picked off, you're gonna come back here, and you see this waterfall sticking up here. You're going to like line that up with the wall, just like so, like doesn't need to be perfect, I don't think, but like just kind of like that, where it lines up with this edge of the wall, and then again you're budged right into this edge of the wall here. Gonna go up, and you see like this little line right here. You're gonna go to the top of it, just right where the crosshair is. You're gonna watch that, and then you're also gonna need this wall right here. And so essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna put right there, see the line that I was pointing at? And if you put that little part that swoops up on your health line, it then also lines up with the wall, so it makes it easier. So you can even just line across the top, and then just wherever the line reads there, I'll put clips in the video, but you just shoot that essentially. It's gonna fly on over. It's gonna land default. Perfect plant for default. I got a better thing on that. Okay, so say your team plants on default right here. This is actually, this molly took me forever to figure out. So, you know, come to this flower right here on the floor. Line yourself up with the center and back all the way against the wall, right? So it's pretty much the only one sticking out like this, other than the that one out there. So you'll know it's the one closest to the wall. You're gonna look up, and you're gonna take right here, this little quarter here. You're gonna line your charge bar up with that. See the bottom corner of the charge bar, and that corner right there. That I should land on that default. Yeah, so it'll clear it. If you plant more out here, it'll be more effective. Oh, so that was like that, I believe. I think that might do it. Oh, okay, figured it out. All right, guys. All right. Back stuff into the corner here. You're gonna go right here to this very like this shingle thing, I think it is. Go to the tip of that, and you're gonna put your charge bar corner right on the top right there. Right there. Boom. Bang. Alrighty, let's work on, so if we're attacking, we're gonna attack A site here. So essentially the idea is we're gonna put a wall across here somewhere, right? So we're gonna want, maybe we come in this corner. Okay, so we're gonna aim up, right? And try to line it up here. So essentially this is going to give your team the most space on site, right? Because this blocks off them from pushing a link or flowers, and it also puts a wall back a secret, I believe, if you aim high enough. So let's go make sure. Let's see. Yeah. See how far that goes?
Toxins going up.
Yeah, so that's gonna give you great. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, let's stick with this. So this is gonna be the wall. So this is gonna give you awesome coverage. Gonna give you right into the site. But the only issue is
toxin
they're
screen down
here, right? So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna get an orb that's gonna land somewhere around there to block that off. Alright guys, so I played around with it for a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this corner right here. So you could literally put this wall up, right, from this corner right there.
Here.
And you're just gonna kind of point it so it covers to like this corner right here. You'll see it on the map. Right here, there's this corner where this wall goes. You're gonna line it up there. And then you're gonna wanna come over here. So you're gonna throw that pre-round. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this right here, this corner of this, I guess it's a light, like a light box. Right, so you're backed into this corner. So the corner of this light, I don't want to talk about it. So this corner of this light box, do this. You're gonna throw there. It's gonna land there. So now, when your team goes to enter, you click on
toxins going up,
and your team's entering this. So all they have to do really is clear here, and look how clear this is. You're gonna have a
toxin screen down. There.
That's the setup.
Their sight.
Okay, so this is kind of controversial, but I do like this wall right here. So just gonna line yourself up with the crack here, just like this line.
Aviso de subida da maré está em
Right,
efeito até
and
amanhã
you're just gonna
ao
kind of
meio-dia.
shoot it.
Toxins going up.
Doesn't have to be aiming too high, but when you guys enter site, what this is gonna do it's gonna put a wall up here, right? But it's also gonna cover both down low, which the only bad thing about this, right, is this obviously this gap right here.
Toxin
Gap
screen
is gonna
down.
cause some issues. But a lot of people like to throw a wall that is tucked perfectly right here and right here. And that leaves this open, right? So you still have to watch this, but they throw their orb from somewhere, like mid or something, I don't remember it. They throw it so it lands here, right? So the orb
Poison orb emitting.
covers this up. So they have this covered, and the orb covered, right? But the reason
Poison's
I don't
off.
know, I'm not a big fan of that setup, because if you're playing lineups, you're gonna want your orb, right? So I
Toxins
like
going
this
up.
wall right here because it cuts this off. They're gonna have to push through a wall to enter site. The only thing you have to worry about is them wrapping through here. But if you can get someone here fast enough to watch this, they're gonna have to push through the
Toxin
wall.
screen down.
And then you can, you know, plant
Plant
here
the
or plant
spike.
here and put your orb down. So when your lineups go, it actually kills them instead of just putting them off the bomb. I don't know. I find it that I like that a little bit better than, like, you know, where it just covers this panel and this panel. Yes, it does leave a little bit opening in the top, but that's, you guys can literally just check the one area, right?
Toxins going up.
You guys come around 5 peek this right here. That person peeking that, they're gone, dude. There's no chance. And this side, again, there's a little area, but this is the wall I like to use, and it's proven to be pretty effective. And then you can
Toxin
use your
screen
orb,
down.
you know, for when you have lineups and stuff.
Not enough. Poison
And
orb
then,
emitting.
you know, it does damage to people, gets them low, and then the
Poison's
molly-
off.
Molly finishes them off. So that's how I like to attack B site. When I'm defending B site, A site is way easier to defend than B site. Okay, if people used links way more often than they would, A site would be way harder to hold. But the issue is they all just push down main. And look at like the size of this funnel right here compared to this. This is so much harder to slow them down. The wall I like to do when I'm defending this is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to leave a little section right here. And then before the round starts, you know, the barrier's up, I'm going to get right here. And then when the second the round starts, right, I'm going to wall
Toxins
this up,
going up.
and I'm going to start walking. Now, I can hear instantly if they're running through here. Right? So I'm going to sneak all the way to back here while they're all pushing up this, trying to take their space, right?
Toxin
Second this
screen
wall
down.
goes down, they're all focused on sight. I'm back here. I get the guy watching the flank. I then swing on this dude. You know, these dudes are playing
Here.
behind here as your teammates
Here.
are shooting them from sight to here. They're playing back here because this is the only cover they have. So me being back here, sometimes they even push through the wall back here. Get a kill, they get confused, you push through the wall, get another kill,
Toxins going up.
wall down, etc. This wall is so effective. And the thing is, this is the best part. So if you play this wall once, right, you get back
Here.
here, you play this for a second time, they're obviously
Toxin
not
screen down.
like try to push through this, or they're gonna know that someone's back there, right, essentially. So the second round you play this, if it was effective the first time,
Toxins going up.
right, you're gonna put the wall up, and then you're gonna hold this angle right here. Because what are they gonna do now? They're gonna swing through this wall,
Toxin
assuming that
screen
you're back
down.
there again. So what it looks like
Not recharged yet.
is, right, they're like, oh, okay, so this dude's ratting somewhere in this area again, trying to get back here.
Toxins going
The
up.
wall up, they swing through like this. Well, guess what? You're back here like this. They swing looking back there. Free kill.
Toxin screen down.
It's literally. And then the third round, you know, you can play back here. You don't
Not
even have to
recharged
play.
yet.
But the thing is it slows them down because now they're questioning. Oh, is he gonna be here? Is he gonna be there? Where's he gonna be? Right. So a lot of times, third round, I play this wall. I like to play back here or something. Right.
Toxins going
But
up.
now, I've killed them when I'm bent back there. I've killed them when I'm bent back here. So now they're cautious about the there. The second the wall goes down, they're flicking back and forth, trying to figure out where I am.
Toxin screen down.
They're looking there, they're looking back there, they're looking here. They're probably going to check there. And so I'm sitting here. They're going to run right
Here.
here, swing on this wall. The second I hear them that close, I'm I'm gonna swing on them and take them out, ego them. And the thing is, they're gonna be pushing so cautiously through this that you're gonna get so much time for your team
Here,
to
on my
rotate
way.
across
Careful.
or put a flank on, because they're gonna be so cautious of walking through that wall.
Go for broke.
Okay, so when I'm defending A site, right? They've getting tired of pushing me on B site. I like to go A site. And what I like to do here is I like to put a wall. Okay, I like to back up to here. Right? So this is still gonna cover mid doors. So if we have a teammate holding mid doors and they're starting to go
Here.
through link or through
Here.
art, right? I like to aim this up high. I like to throw this. Okay, so now this is okay, back to this in a minute.
Toxins
Obviously,
going up.
this is going up. They're gonna have to push through this wall. If they want to push here, you can either have a teammate holding a random angle in here. They're gonna push through the wall, easy kill. Or you can even have a teammate hiding here, or you can even hide here, because they're not going
Toxin
to
screen down.
their wall. Come through, bang. They just walk right past you. Get a knife kill, right? The awesome thing about this wall
Toxins going up.
covers this. So these guys, they're gonna be so cautious, right? Because they have to watch this
Here.
angle, this angle,
Here.
this angle, this angle.
Toxin
Right?
screen
I'm
down.
peeking through, so it could be here, it could be here, there. You swinging on that wall. It just slows them down so much, and it gets in their head. The best place I like to hide on this wall, though, is back here. So this wall,
Toxins going up.
we'll put this wall up, and they're gonna push through. You know, they're either gonna throw a blind, like Dizzy blind with Gecko. You're behind this wall, it ain't gonna hit you. They're not gonna know you're there. Their utility,
Toxin screen down.
whether it's a Sova dart on the back
Here.
site, that wall's gonna cover you up. Whether it's
Here.
a Sky Dog, they're gonna run through the wall, check over here, check stairs, right? They're not gonna know you're back there. That's super, really good play,
Toxins
back
going
here.
up.
right? And if they do use that utility, drop the wall. They're not gonna expect you to be here, or you wait for them to walk through. Your teammates trading fire with them. Just peek out. Free, few easy kills.
Toxin screen down.
That's some of my favorite setups on Pearl. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and